Like a lot of things, it helps to start with the strategy. After all, this is a long term kind of thing and needs to be aligned with other long term kind of things. It will likely be somewhat clear what things are getting in your way, e.g., high sickness levels, difficulty recruiting, high turnover, that kind of thing. And also what you might need in the future to deliver the strategy, e.g., key skills, locations, customer deliverables, brand requirements, etc. Presumably, you believe an EVP is going to help with that. Otherwise, this isn't going to be the most useful video for you. Then you need to craft an initial framework of what it is the company might deliver to employees to deliver the needed employment environment, including an early feeling on the type of costs, time to deliver, that sort of thing. What you're doing here is articulating the basics of the deal so you can begin a key discussion with your senior leadership team. This is a bit of a journey you're about to embark on, and it's really helpful to have alignment across the board at the top of the organisation. You're not looking for an upfront cost agreement or even necessarily agreement of each of the individual elements. There are many sections to an EVP, and each one needs to be properly investigated, costed, agreed, and managed. But you are looking for an agreement that there is a clear problem to be solved, that the EVP journey you're envisaging is aligned with the actions and mindsets that the rest of the senior leadership team are also taking, and that they agree your work will support their work, and they recognise and accept that some money will likely need to be spent in order to achieve it. Then I think it's helpful to get a good beat of detail on where you currently are, which means collecting data, surveys, analysing patterns, benchmarking, etc., on the core components of an EVP. So that would be compensation, benefits, current work life balance thoughts, development opportunities, descriptions of the current culture, and understanding of current actual values the employer demonstrates, not the ones they espouse. And you need to understand the impact of your current work environment, detailed sickness and turnover stats, for example. You might ask why this hasn't been done earlier as part of the initial deal thinking. Well, to be honest, it takes quite a lot of time to gather all that information, and it can raise a bit of noise. I prefer to have a go ahead before I distract with this level of effort. But I guess it probably depends on how your leadership team works. I'm always a fan of consulting early, testing things out with them, having an ongoing conversation. But I know some leadership teams don't work like that. So you need to do it in the order that works best for your organisation, of course. So now you've got your aim and your reality. At this point, I think it's a good idea to put together a proper plan on how you're going to design and deliver the required EVP. I'd put together a working group of employees to help you work out what that needs to look like. Start as you mean to go on. Assign a clear program manager. It doesn't need to be an HR person, but I personally think this is a great opportunity to develop project management skills in one of your up and coming HR stars. Then you've just got to follow your plan. If you want to know more about it, do feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to talk about this stuff with anyone who wants to learn how to do it better. All right. Look forward to hearing your comments.